Hello. Hi, Hannah. Um, yeah, so I chose to respond to your video. I thought you made some interesting points. Yeah, so I was just thinking about, like when we think about what we know about Africa, I think it is, like, especially growing up in the US, it is like um, really, really common that we all know about the Rwandan genocide, and that's like the major historical thing that we know, and we have a lot of images associated with that. Maybe we also have like learned about, like blood diamonds and stuff like that, like seen that movie, but that's like kind of what our media shows us, right? Is like these really, really awful things about it and a lot of poverty. And there's not a lot of positives. Like you said, there's a lot of negatives. And I think that's really challenging to kind of, I think, like you touched on an important point, like that something I was thinking about the single story where you were saying, like, maybe you don't have the same degree of, like, the kind of way the roommate was acting, but like you feel like maybe you would have had some similar reactions. And I think that speaks to what Chimamanda was saying, just about how, it's not that she was saying she's a better person for, having knowledge, but it's about like, well, at least my interpretation, it's about, where the power is and where like institutional power is and like who gets access to what information and who gets access to what story. And so it's almost kind of ironic because, or I don't know what the word is exactly, but the US is lauded for having so much power, and it's true, it does have so much imperial power, and at the same time, we're almost impoverished in knowledge of other places. And that's something that's really apparent to me when I know I've looked into like news channels, and they'll have like a particular type of news that goes to the US, but then they'll have like a much broader global coverage that goes to other countries. So we're really fed like a very specific diet of news. It's kind of weird. Um, so yeah, I think that like you were talking about, like those kind of misconceptions that come up and those stereotypes that come up, it's not that like some people are just inherently better than other people and aren't, stereotyping. It's that we grow up with certain information, and then yeah, we have to kind of figure out how to go about getting something more once we realize that that's kind of been a lie, um, or at least not the whole story. Yeah, so those were some of my thoughts. Thanks for your post. I don't know if I said, but I'm Aaliyah. Yeah. Okay. Bye.